My name is Dominique Hayes. I am a plumbing apprentice at B&W Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, and my goal is to become a licensed plumber. A couple of years ago, I was working for a convenience store at the time when my daughter was just born, was making minimum wage and was having a hard time finding a way to provide for my family. I made a bad decision and was charged with misdemeanor theft. That gave me a really hard time trying to find a job. No one really wanted to give me that second chance, so me going into the YES program and working with Fathers and Family Center, I was able to get that opportunity. The class that I had to take was a 3-week program, and basically it's just on how to better yourself. After you get out, they're always in contact with you. They check up on you to make sure you're doing all right, see if you need any other assistance. I've been helped out with having gas cards for me to make it to and from work. They've helped me with Walmart cards to make sure that I have food in the house and stuff like that. They give you that boost and that uplifting that sometimes you need for you to be able to progress, even though you're in a hard situation. With the YES program, I was able to have weekly interviews, and during one of those weekly interviews, I was introduced to Beth, who's the owner of B&W Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. I had a second interview with her just to get a feel for the job, the trade, to see if it was something that would be a good fit for me. And as soon as that was over, I was employed with B&W and been working ever since. I love it. For one, I'll never have to worry about finding work. As a plumber, every person in this world needs water. You always need water, and it challenges you. No situation, no house plumbing is built the same. You always have to work your brain and figure out a scenario for you to be able to come up with that solution. And I love that critical thinking aspect of it. I've been working for B&W for almost 9 months. Almost finished with my first year of apprenticeship through mechanical skills. After 4 years, I take my journeyman's test to become a licensed plumber. With me being enrolled in school, the Fathers Family Center and the YES program collectively bought me my tools to get me started for this job. I think it was somewhere around $800 that they invested in me, and just for someone to have that type of investment without knowing me or, and only the background that I have is really inspiring. It makes you really want to have that drive to go and get it. 2 years ago, I honestly didn't even think about where I would be in 2019. Before getting into the YES program and the Fathers and Family Center, I didn't have a future thought process. But with getting into the program, they changed and molded my mind into having that future thought process, which is what I'm looking for, because I want to be able to have a secured life for my daughter. I want her to have better than what I was able to have. You might feel like your back's against the wall, but there are people out here who are willing to help you. And that's what the YES program's about. You just have to always look for those resources and push yourself for success.